Hey guys, today's interview will be with former Alabama wide receiver and three-time national champion Kenny Bell. If you enjoy this video, make sure to like and subscribe. I hope you all enjoy. Thanks, Roll Tide. Hey man, what's going on?
What's up now? You doing all right today?
Yes sir, how
Or
about
this
you?
evening? I'm all right.
Yeah, how you holding up in quarantine?
I've been trying to stay safe, getting a little workout here and there with my little boys and trying to stay safe. So I've been staying out the way.
Yeah, so I'm gonna ask you some questions of my own, and then once I'm done, if anyone has any questions for you, then you can answer those also. Does that sound good?
That's cool. That's cool.
All right, awesome. So what's your favorite memory at Alabama?
Well, it got to be my first touchdown against Tennessee. I think it was they had called a timeout right when my number had got called, and then they called a timeout. So I thought they was going to change the defense and we were going to get another play. But we stuck to the play, and I ran a post, and AJ hung it up there, and I went up and made the grab with my first touchdown. That was one of my memorable moments. Plus the flea flicker, always gonna be one of the top ones too. So,
Yeah. So, what was that? What was that moment kind of like for you? To finally, get into the end zone and
well, it just really just it was everything because I was established. I know that's when I started establishing my name for myself. Started putting Kenny Bell out there. I shook off the nervousness and everything because just finally got a chance to score that touchdown that everybody wanted. Then everything just took off from there.
yeah. So, what was your favorite thing to do on campus other than football?
Well, I actually stayed low key. It was just something. I'm not a person that love a lot of attention, so it was mainly I just really tried to not draw any attention to myself, but in the other time, probably just going to the Ferg and just do when I got a chance to meet people, hang out with them and things like that. So.
Mm. So, what kind of got you into football?
To be honest, I played the Pee Wee football, but I didn't play no junior high football. I was all about basketball and track. Or track is my favorite sport. But one of my high school coach had ended up coming in the gym and told me, asked me, would I come play? I was like, yeah, and ended up, and it just took off from there.
Yeah.
So I actually was garbage my freshman and sophomore year before I changed school. So.
Is there any player that you kind of modeled your game after?
To be honest, every Sunday I looked at every receiver, everyone from Randy Moss, Terrell Owens, Chad Ochocinco. So I just pretty much took some from every receiver. It never was a time I have like three TVs going on at once, trying to make sure I see everybody. So I just wasn't no Pacific receiver. I try to model my game around everybody, but I try to make sure I look at the one with the speed because yeah, I was fast, so I try to see what they do, and I try to add other stuff to it.
Yeah. Who would you say is your biggest, inspiration, kind of not just in football but just in life?
It's gonna always be my mom. My mom and my brother. My brother. He put his plans on hold. His life to go join the army to just make sure I was straight because I was the youngest of them, and my mama made sure I stayed grounded on the terms of just being a better person growing up. Yes, yes, sir. No, ma'am to people, and just always going to get what you want. So.
Mhm. So what was Coach Saban like?
Well, I love Coach Saban. Like, I'm actually happy to see him smile more now. Because when I was there 5 years, and I probably seen him smile probably maximum probably 3 or 4 times. I'm saying so he was always about his business. But Coach Saban really got me prepared for life after football. It just he was about his business on foot when we was on the field, but when it's off the field, he got you prepared for life. What comes with it. It's gonna be tough. So it's just all about what you do in a situation.
Yeah. So what led you to come to Bama over all the other schools?
Well, to be honest, it was a roller coaster for me during my recruitment because I had committed to LSU early on my birthday, so the whole summer I was already committed to LSU, and that's where I was just stuck to going, and it just something about my two friends that was with me and a couple of my coaches and my mom. They just wouldn't let that just be a last option for me. They wanted me to keep it open, and it's just something about that day when it all come. I just wanted to get out of Louisiana, try something different, go meet new people, and Alabama was a spot. So, I mean, I walked in there with the Alabama shirt on. It was crazy. Everybody went shocked because everybody thought I was going to LSU. So, but it turned out to be a great decision for me. I don't regret it at all.
Yep. So, what was your expectation, coming into the program?
Well, I really didn't have any. Like, I just wanted to go in there and just really just do what I was supposed to do, what was asked of me. Try to, try to make a name for myself, and I really just learned. I hung on to Julio, and when I got there, he accepted me as his little brother. Especially since our locker was right there beside each other, and he just was one of those guys that I just adapted to, and he just pushed me to to be better than while I was there. So showed me a lot of stuff. That really just took me up on his wings.
Yeah. So during your time at Bama, you won 2 national championships.
No, I won 3.
Oh,
Well,
my bad.
I won '09. I redshirted then. We beat LSU in 2011, and then the Notre Dame game, I broke my leg before the SEC championship.
Right. So what was it? So what was it like for you? Winning those championships. Like,
Oh, well, I can't really say nothing to the '09 and the one that we played Notre Dame, that was cool, but the one that we played against LSU, that was the one that was everything. Like, like hands down one of the top ones, because being from Louisiana, every kid dreams of playing in the Superdome, and I came up short twice back-to-back years and playing in the Superdome, and then I'm coming back home and playing against LSU, so that was like a big time dream come true. And then being able to win a championship in Louisiana, then come home that week after that, and then it can nobody say that it's real quiet, so that
yeah.
was one of the best ones. And then I actually played in it, had a nice catch, down the sideline, and so everything just took off from there.
Yeah. And you mentioned how you were injured for the 2012 championship game. What did you? Was there anything you did, on the sideline to kind of, help motivate and support your teammates?
Well, to be I was blessed to just really, I guess my motivation came from me working hard, because I broke my leg. I got a metal rod in my leg from my knee down to my ankle. I think I got like 8 screws in it, and I broke it. And then the way I fought back to come back, like if the game would have been like a week later or something like that, I probably could have like played in it. But even though we blew them out, though, I probably still would have played in it. But I guess the like my fellow teammates, what I'm saying, with AJ, Kevin Norwood, and Eddie Lacy, that was my guy, and like all of that. I guess they just seeing me just really just fighting to get back to be out there, really just motivated them just to come in there to go ahead. We'll win it back to back.
Yep. Would you say, you played with a lot of good players at your time. So would you say that having such good players, that you play against just at practice, how much did that affect you, like becoming better as a player?
I always that '09 year going against Kareem Jackson, Rolando McClain, and Mark Bear, and all those guys. Those guys really pushed me by me being on scout team. I really just felt like if I could make plays against them or just go out there, catch a couple balls here or there, and I knew everything would be okay for the years coming up, because they really prepared me to get better. And like that, I learned so much that freshman year when I redshirted, so it really just helped me elevate year after year after year. So
yeah. So in 2013, after the Virginia Tech game, I believe, you announced on Twitter that you were no longer going to play football.
right.
Yeah. So what kind of led you to make that decision?
My kids, like, I'm always gonna be like, if you know me, you know me that my kids gonna always come first in no situation, in every situation, like. And by me having one here and then I had, one there, it just was just at a time I just feel like I really want to put my all into them by them being young, and it was just kind of being a stressful moment at times. So I really just was thankful that Coach Saban them actually just let me just get a couple of days just from away from practice, just get my kids in a good situation and get everything settled there to even come back to really just come back and make an impact on everything.
Yeah. So during that time, were how how supportive were your teammates and coaches for you?
Oh, everybody was supportive, like especially AJ, Kevin Norwood, how Clint did. We like my kids call them uncle. They call them. They probably. I think we just got our FaceTime with AJ like a couple weeks ago, and my kids call him on the regular. But they were real supportive. They understood where I was coming from and like the situation I was in. Not too many people know like that background of my life of how I was because I really hid it because I didn't let too many people in on it. But you know what I'm saying, they was one of the few people that really just accepted it, and then just made sure that I did what I was supposed to do and got my head back clear so I can come back and try to be an impact on helping the team.
Yeah. So what do you do now?
Well, I'm I coach my little boy football team, with the help of Goins and a couple more people. We won a championship in like 3 years, 3 years in a row. And there, I'm the manager at a Foot Locker and a manager at a Foot Action in Monroe. And I just actually won like probably 4 awards: rookie manager of the year, top conversion, top sales game, with like top 5 and a lot of stuff. So and then I work out kids here and there, whenever they call around the area, help them out and stuff like that. So eventually I'm gonna get back into the school of coaching and everything. So
Yeah. So let's see. Are you still in touch with Coach Saban?
yeah, actually, my mom just talked to Coach Saban like I say about 2 or 3 weeks ago. My mom retired pretty soon, and by this virus coming, he was just calling her, let her know that he wasn't gonna be able to make it to the retirement party because of the virus and stuff like that. Louisiana still shut down till the 15th. So I actually told him, how Chance guy said what's up to him and everything. It's been a while since I've been back to Bama, but every
Yeah.
time I go back, it's always love. We talk for about an hour, and everything just still love.
Mhm. So during your time, what team did you kind of look forward to playing the most?
Always LSU, always, because I come home the week before. We had a bye week. I come home before we play LSU, and then all my guys just home. They LSU this that. So that was the game I always look forward to.
Yeah. Is there anything during your career that you wish you could have accomplished that you weren't able to do?
No, No, it's actually I feel like everything happened for a reason. I think I was put in a situation to do what I did. Like I said, I was blessed to meet a lot of people from Bama. Still have people that still say I'm their number one. They still got love for me and everything. So I feel like everything's cool. But I do wish some days I'll be watching the game. I wish we could have played me and Kevin Norwood. The guys that could have played in this offense they got now because we would have did major numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you mentioned that you're coaching your kids, but
Mhm.
do you have any plans of possibly coaching, higher levels of football in the future?
No, me personally, I like the high school level. I was actually coaching at Ruston High School and at Wiseman High School. I just stopped at Ruston just to start coaching my kid, and I enjoy high school ball. I mean, I don't have to really deal with too many egos, and they actually want to come in and learn, and we get straight to business. And it's just cool, just be able to tell my story on how I made it and making sure everything doing what they're supposed to do. So.
Yeah. So what are your thoughts like before the game? You're preparing. Are you nervous? Kind of what's going through your head?
Well, no, I can't say I wasn't nervous, but because I feel like everybody gonna have like some type of nervousness in them, But it's always the same thing, tape, FaceTime my kids, talk to my kids when I was, listen to the 3 songs I got, and just say my little prayer and make sure everything's straight. So it's
Yeah.
always with the same steps every time. I never got out of, try not to fall out of the rhythm of what I was doing. So.
Yeah. So who would you say is the best DB that you've had to go up against?
I say Mars Claiborne was pretty tough, and pretty much Draco Patrick, D. Milliner, um, Ha was pretty much a tough defender, and Kareem Jackson. Pretty much everybody that I had to go against every day pretty much was tough.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, what advice would you give to an incoming recruit that's about to, start their college football career?
Be patient. I mean, your time gonna come. Understand that you're not gonna be the big dog. When you like you was in high school. Just coming in and having your mindset to really want to learn. Be a sponge to the game because you rushing in there trying to be the big man and all that stuff, and then you'll be knocked off your high horse, and then you'll want to transfer and all that stuff, and it's really not helping you. Just go in there and just have that mindset of just waiting your time because your time gonna come. Because I was patient. I had to be patient because you had Marquise Mays, Julio, Darius Hanks, Brandon Gibson, Mike McCoy, and all them. So, and by me being good in high school, you going in with those guys is different. But everybody taught me something, and I learned and waited my time, and I had successful years there.
Yeah. So, you mentioned that you have talked to AJ McCarron still, but
Mm-hmm.
how who all do you kind of still keep in touch with?
Well, me and Haha, we talk. I wouldn't say every week, but it's got to be every other week. And if we
Yeah.
don't like physically FaceTime or anything like that, is pretty much on Snap or something like that. He just got. We just talked about him going to Dallas. That ain't number 4 hours away, so I actually see him more now than it was when he was in Green Bay and all that stuff. So, but me and Haha, we talk. That's my guy. Like my guy. Like
Yeah.
like I said, like my kids call him Uncle, Uncle Haha, and he makes sure they straight, and we just talk almost every other week. We talk, so we talk like assistant, but AJ, we mess around on Twitter here and there, Bradley Siv, like that, but Kevin Norwood, we still conversate,
Hmm.
so yeah.
Uh, so you played in a lot of different stadiums. What would you say is the toughest one that you played in?
Ooh, I have to say when we played Penn State and Penn State, it was my first career start. And I think that was like the loudest one I ever played in. Everybody say LSU a tough place to play in, but I just not no disrespect to them, but it just never was a tough place to just me to go there and play. So,
Yeah. Do you what would you say is your best Saban story?
ooh, well, I really just really think that when I broke my leg, he was there at the hospital the same night, him and Miss Terry. They came straight to Birmingham that night after the Auburn game, and they made sure I was straight. And when I got out the hospital, he was there in the training room waiting on me and everything. Just told me to, just work your way back, and we'll be waiting on you.
Yeah.
So
All right. Let's see. I'm gonna do some fan questions now.
yeah, I see a lot of well, I
Yeah.
can't
What is your best Coach Cochran memory?
just when I first they can hear me though, huh? She can hear me.
Who? Uh,
She can.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they can hear.
Well, by Coach Cochran being from Louisiana, first thing I walked through the door, he just got the hollering, yeah, 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 Louisiana, baby, coming through like that. So that was one I just know he from Louisiana. And Coach Cochran really was like one of my great mentors. Like I could talk to him about anything. I guess by Louisiana people, what I'm saying, it's just that culture. Everybody pick up on each other vibe and everything like that. So he was one of those guys I could just go to and talk to and everything. So
Yeah. Let's see. I see. Was college or high school ball more fun?
high school was high school, gotta be high school. I mean, when you get to college, it's fun. Like Coach Saban said, enjoy it while you're there because when you get to the NFL, it's more of a business. But it's nothing like that high school, especially what I'm saying, your teammates that you done grew up with, and you
Yeah.
just what I'm saying, to build that family, man. But I love the college ball too, but I gotta say high school was the most fun.
Yeah. Um. Let's see. Here we go. How has the game changed since you left college football?
I guess it's going to my era. It was all about run first offenses, and now they spread the ball around like it's more pass first. So I feel like that's changed a lot more, and then it done got real. I think by them protecting the players a lot more. You see a lot of softball going on too, so because everybody's scared to hit players and stuff. So
Yeah. We talked about change in college football. How would you say, Alabama football has kind of changed over the years?
just me on the outside looking in, I really just don't see it's not more dominant on the defensive side like it was when I was there. Like I just knew on that defense, from the D line to the linebackers to the safety, like everybody on there had a part, and they made sure they played their part to their fullest. Like, you know what I'm saying? Even when you subbed in, subbed out, everybody was ready to go, and like that dominance on that defensive side was everything. Like they didn't play any games on that defensive side. I just feel like they just not. It's not they got that same intensity that they once had when I was there. So.
Yeah. What would you say was your best game of your career?
Ooh, I really say we played Mississippi State. I had a couple kids. That's when I had the 50, I think it was 59-yard touchdown against Banks. The whole year they came. I mean, the whole week they was hollering about. Especially the Sports Center and ESPN was hollering about. How he's a top this, top that, and just being able to get a one-on-one matchup with him and
Yeah.
doing my thing and scoring that touchdown really was just one of those, big moments. But I feel like every time I had a chance to make a catch or make an impact play against was everything for me. So
Yeah. So, what did you think about Tua as a QB? Would you have liked to play with him in that offense?
I thought Tua was a great quarterback. I never take nothing from him, but AJ's my guy, like hands down. That's my came in with him, went to his house, ate with him, his family and everything. But if you I'll give me AJ any day and give me that offense, and we'd have did crazy numbers also. So
Yeah. Let's see. If they if they made a movie about you at Bama, who would you want to play as you?
oh, who I want to play me? Ha ha.
Haha.
Yeah, Ha Clinton. Because like I said, he if anybody know me, he knows me. Like from late nights, like I said, we used to hang out. It'd be 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning. We just sitting outside, just thinking, just talking. So he pretty much knew everything about me from everything. So
Yeah. Let's see. That might be all the questions. Oh, here we go. Favorite restaurant in Tuscaloosa?
ooh, I can't remember. It's the one. It's the what is Bama? I can't think of the one that right there on the right there down the road from the stadium.
Uh,
I can't think of the name of it anymore.
is
But
it?
that's the one we used to go to get breakfast and eat lunch and everything. I think it's Bama Diner. I think that's what it was. It's been so long. So, but it had to be that one right down from the stadium we ate at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, here we go. We got something else. Who was your favorite NFL player coming up when you were growing up?
Favorite NFL player. I really didn't have a favorite NFL player, but I used to like Early Doucette that played for LSU. So, but I really didn't have. Like I said, I pretty much watched everybody when it came down to NFL though. So.
Okay, so I think we figured out what the restaurant you're talking about is. Is it Ramajamas?
Rama Jammers, that's what it is.
All right, cool.
Definitely. Thank you, whoever found that. Yeah, Rama Jammers. So I used to have we used to go there before class. They had like a little spot in the corner. We used to eat and come back, eat there for breakfast, and then come back for later on lunch and all that stuff too. So
Yeah. Let's see. Someone says if he remembers the boy who told him stop doing girl push-ups when he broke his leg.
I remember hearing that. I do remember hearing that because I think I was on my knees doing push-ups because my legs. I really couldn't put no pressure on my legs. So yeah.
Yeah. So let's see. Someone asked if you're going to be going to the Bama Georgia game this year.
Well, it'd be kind of hard for me to catch a Bama game. Like I said, and I also been crazy. I haven't been back to Bama in so long. So, but it'd be hard for me to catch Bama game because my kids played on that Saturday. So, it'd be hard for me to catch them.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
let's see. So, you're so having your would you let me reword this. So, your kids are playing football, so how are you kind of wanting them to, grow up into being a college football player like you were?
Well, I mean, to be honest, I mean, I let my kids make their own decision when it come down to it. I just guide them. You know, I be that person they come, if they want to ask me anything about the game and everything, I be that person. But for them, I'm pushing them to go to like this and all that. No, I train them. They come in here every week. Every week they come in there, let's go get a workout in. Even if it's just dribbling the basketball or running routes or something like that. But I leave that decision up to them what they want to do. Do I want them to play football? Yes, because I feel like that's what they're gonna be. Football and track is their main thing, but like they talented, they're blessed to be able to do it all. So, but I just help them. Like I'm not gonna push them one way or the other. I make sure they play all the sports, but it's whatever. At the end of the day, I'm gonna let them make their decision because at the end of the day, they got to live with it. I don't.
Yeah. Well, all right. That's all the questions that we got. So thank you for coming and doing this. I really appreciate it.
No problem. Anytime.
All right. So you stay safe, man. All right.
All right.
All right. Roll Tide.
Roll Tide.
Hey everyone, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe. Also, on Saturday, I will be interviewing former Alabama cross country SEC champion Vincent Kiprop at 7 p.m. Central Time, so make sure to tune into that. It will also be uploaded onto YouTube just like this video was one day after it has been premiered. So make sure to come watch that. Thank you. Roll Tide.